against RSG Philippines.
What a massive swing pick, right?
Yeah.
Echo really loves to surprise all of us in their opposition. We're heading into game 4. Still match point for the Orcas here.
Okay. Seems like RTZ is on to the Akai once again, back in their early game that gave win. So it's a different adjustment now. So it's a bit of a different approach as well for Echo against RSG.
Echo here. This is very doable for them to just snowball incredibly quickly if they get those pickoffs. If they don't, if this is a slow-paced game where RSG are close in terms of the gold, that might be bad news for Echo.
Well, speaking of bad news, that's one.
Aquas Kagura really aggressive alongside the 3 members of RSG. Taking out the half, they had a close call. They slowed down Carl TZ's Akai, which is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it doesn't really slow him down. You know, they just kind of just fight around the Lethal Wanderer.
Yeah, they got the Lethal Wander. RSG's happy about that. So what we're gonna be looking at here is, as before, the rotations of the 2 roamers. This is something that we've always seen. We've constantly seen this season, Esmeralda versus the D-Roth, well, for 2 seasons now. But the early game rotations of Eman and Melissa, Eman and Benny Cutie are crucial as well.
Speaking of the crucial ones.
A small bit of a fight here over the coin, and they will get a Carl TZ with enough patience alongside Yawi. He's actually very scary here on the Rome Kadita.
Yeah, that's an Impure Rage. Magic Worship with the Kadita, so that is Massive Burst.
That is correct. And now, it's 2 members of Echo waiting on the wings here. Nats and Aqua, they're very much aware that this is happening. And the turtle will be spawning.
Up and ready for grabs. Will it be Echo? Will it be RSG Philippines? As of the setup here, they're gathering up against this pit. And so far, it's Echo having full coverage of the 4 corners.
There goes Sanji with the Feathered Airstrike. They will be taking out Light for first blood. This should be a straight-up take on the turtle here for Carl TZ, and it is. They lock down Nats, and he goes out for the contestant. And Demon Kite also taken out.
There's the risk I was talking about. RSG cannot give up another team fight like that. Echo, this can be a very quick snowballing lineup. RSG needs to be careful in the second turtle fight.
This Kadita is just excessively deceptive.
Yes.
I know.
In the early game, so much power. The moment you hit level 4, they're maximizing it to its full potential, especially with the Magic Worship.
Yeah, being in the roam, he could be a lot of places against RSG Philippines. Slow down Demon Kite, try to hold down the progress of Eman. There's a lot of things that they can do, but onto the progress here, he's just being onto the goal lane, prioritizing Benny Cutie for the time that he needs to level up.
Yeah, and we're talking about 2 relatively quick scaling if they can get those early kills. Mages roaming around for Echo, a Farsa and a Kadita together. Again, RSG needs to be careful here, or at least try to find wins elsewhere.
That's what RSG is doing there. Light tried to go for the pick-off, but the Farsa will fly away, and Eman got taken out on top side. And Yawi, just being Yawi at this point, I'm not even surprised by that.
Yeah, TP's out. Just part now for some of the rotations for some of the players. There's nothing wrong with that. A little good fun in game.
Yeah, it's a spice of everything.
Yeah,
And you know what?
It's
It's also mental warfare, because when you see stuff like that over and over again, imagine if you're Light.
Yeah.
You're really going to be itching to do it. I know your teammates are calling for you to slow down, but you will want to go for those kills, especially when they show themselves.
Well, speaking of showing
You have to
themselves,
control that if you want to survive.
Yeah, mid lane is trying to clear a wave here. And Yawi is just being a taunt for Light. He knows that, yeah, you want the show. I'm up here being up front, but that's going to be a question if you will actually give in to the temptation.
Yeah, Yawi.
It's out there. Oh my goodness. Damage out from the rough waves is really intense. Demon Kite is going to try to go in for Yawi, but the Phasalophobia going to get that roam back up to full here. And Carl TZ, with all of that effort from the top side by RSG, will be taking the turtle all on his own.
Yeah, free turtle. Another kill here, maybe. Aqua gets away. Echo getting pick-off after pick-off here. Light being red again. This time up against a Kadita. Crazy burst. By the way, Sanford is having a great time in lane up against Nath. Was able to pick up the War Axe. His first item before Nath did. And at one point, it was actually, and now it is still a 2-level lead for Sanford.
Yeah, look at the lead here. Oh,
Sanji gonna be intercepted there by the Umbrella with the Yin Yang overturn. Will be going down with the help of Demon Kite. That's from the back. I don't know why he did that, but he just wanted to get some damage on his body.
He just wanted to hold off and stop the fight.
Yeah, just a little bit of a show that, okay, I might be losing.
I'm still here. Yeah.
I'm still here. I might be losing name, but I still got it. And this is a great move here by Echo.
Really
this will
good
greatly
move.
delay the farm
Look
of
at
RSG.
this. You can't go through that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a conceded tower for nothing.
Yeah, Carl Teasy was just standing there, and that was more than enough for RSG to say, yeah, no, we can't. Too risky to give to contest this.
There's the Guardian helmet. Procced in. I think this Akai is going to be so ready to take that damage.
Yeah, almost 3K gold lead in the hands of Echo. Damage is here. We have the defenders. We also have the first item for the Melissa as well, for Benecutie.
Yeah, Demon Kite's a bit behind here on the farm. 1K behind Carl Teasy right now.
Yeah, and in terms of the marksman, still relatively close. So despite Benecutie getting out of lane first, Edmund has kept it close in the gold
Carl
department.
Teasy's position, look at this. He could go for a push if RSG gets a little close. Luckily, will have to be a disengage. Yaoi flying it off. There you go. Rough wave just to slow it down. And the Breath of the Ocean will be missing, but look at this. My goodness.
Just imagine how...
Benecutie danced out of that way of the dragon here.
Imagine.
Possible way of dragon, rather.
If that ambush went through in the side of Echo
It's not cooldown,
and RSG just being caught off guard, and Yao just having complete control of the river, that could mean a deadly ambush for RSG.
RSG were taking so much efforts on other sides of the map, and then Echo answering on the opposite side.
Yeah, they're constantly moving, invading. This is the nth time, third or fourth that we've seen Carl Teasy on the jungle side here. Orange buff side of RSGPH.
4v2.
Does Nats know? Does RSG have an idea that this might be a massive ambush by
Sanford.
Echo?
They're
He's baiting it.
They're baiting him.
The Petrify and the miss on the rough waves.
Whoa.
Aqua flickers out.
Oh,
They're still safe.
RSG should be happy with this.
Sanji.
Their airstrike pushes back Eman.
Oh, great sense by RSG to not give up there. It could have been a massive disaster, but RSG holding on, but still Echo in the lead, ending control, setting the tempo now for this game.
Oh, the mind jigs right now of Echo is just showing through the camp of RSG Philippines. They know that Aqua needed some buffs here to move on with the momentum, but now the lead is still with Echo. With all, well, they still have the bot lane towers up completely, but on the side of RSG Philippines, they're slowly going onto the defense and protecting their mid lane turret.
Good thing about RSG is at least they're not letting Echo invade those jungles.
Yes.
Some of the lane turrets are being taken down, but that's okay as long as they're not completely being manhandled. Any pincer maneuvers are going to have to be very, very effortful for Echo.
And at the same time, to supplement that, the times that Carl Teasy did try to contest some of the buffs and camps of Demon Kite was able to successfully keep it for himself.
Yes, so they're able to push back, at least for now. And Eman using the Blazing Duet just to clear the minion waves shows that they are playing this as safe as possible, waiting for the perfect moment to fight. And they know that it's not anytime soon because Eman is 0-1-0.
Yeah.
So the gold lead, the gold gain of the quad here is very limited.
Yeah, and right now these are the perfect timers for Echo, and we've felt the damage. See them with a 4K gold lead. This is the sweet spot for them to get wins and wins until they've doubled that lead and have completely taken over the map. If not, RSG will end up entering their timer window.
Well, speaking of timer window, Echo is getting the close quarter fight here. Trying to invade something that's once served into RSG.
Nice pick off on the Yaoi. They finally take out that Kadita.
Yeah.
And it's going to be an exchange for the Lord, or will they?
This is counter punish.
I think they can go for it. With a heavy spin, they're trying to push in, and Carl Teasy will be securing that Lord. And Sanford on the back, also taking the light of Demon Kite.
Oh, Nats is trying to push back the members of Echo right here, but on the other side, it's Sanford, Eman, and Aqua.
Oh, what?
He's still outplayed! Sanford is still living! Escaping the wrath of Nats and Aqua. Sanford!
He rolled the BMI! It's a 1-for-1 on that one.
It got tracked. That enhanced basic attack he can get tracked. Eman, even though he was able to pop off that BMI, the basic attack of the Deeroth followed him.
That was smooth. That was smooth as it could get.
I believe it's the Spectre step that you can get. That enhanced basic attack, if I'm not mistaken. So right now, Echo.
That's right.
Oh, RSG need to be careful here.
Demon Kite in light here.
Again, Carl Teasy, he locks down Demon Kite, and the follow-up rough waves and the Breath of the Ocean is just too much for the Karina to handle. Here comes that artillery from Sanji with a Lord pushing up on the bottom. That's more gold going over to the pockets of Echo.
Right now, Echo just clearly brought the waves with them. Yaoi completely bursting down everybody using the campus baits. Now RSG Philippines, what's left? Eman is trying to hold off. Nats here being trapped in 4, falling down in the hands of Benecutie.
Again!
Assassination Nation!
Make it 2, and another follow-up as well. And our Echo here is not stopping as of the moment.
They can smell blood. They can see their airline tickets to Jakarta.
Is this it? How will RSG Philippines defend this? They're trying to break down the turret right in the mid. Oh, no, coming in.
Oh, Carl Easy.
That was close.
The minions are going to get cleared out. That will be a small amount of breathing room that will be available for RSG for the meantime.
All right, the silver lining here for RSG PH after this dominant start here for Echo is that if Echo miss their key abilities, miss their timings, RSG, despite being down 7,000 gold, will be able to find a way to come back through this with a combination of a Kadita and a Farsa together. When their key abilities to escape and survive are gone, you'll be able to get them down, chase them out. Echo need to avoid that, but so far Echo have been maximizing their abilities. You see here already, Light has the Athena shield and more magic defense items are coming up for the side of RSG PH. And I just want to add, can't believe we are in this point in the meta where you see Carl TZ in a tank jungle setting up for his mid laner and his roam Kadita who is built for damage.
This is all for purple and gold. Renmar, Santa Cruz, this is a different adjustment for Carl TZ right now. This is all one, all in for the team. But looking at the gap here of Benecutie against Amon, that's a 2-level gap against this Claude.
10 seconds on the next turtle. Echo are already positioned in. There goes a feathered airstrike. It will be used up by Sanji just for zoning. And I think it will be enough to kind of slow down the approach of RSG. Now they're worried. They're looking for Sanji. They're looking for Carl TZ. This Lord will be danced though. RSG finally. They're getting nearer. They're getting closer. Here's the conceal play. Will Yaoi go for it? It's going to be the Falling Star Moon used by Nats here. And the 2-man breath of the ocean by Yaoi. Goodness gracious.
Eman is down. They have lured, they have completely lured RSG Philippines right in that objective. Echo securing that push with this Lord.
A massive play, and look at that Yaoi has, as I said, purple with gold right now is that Kadita. That massive knock-up might have just won it for Echo. It's not over yet. But RSG can't even get close to their key targets.
This is the problem right now. Who's going to be up front? Will it be Light? Will it be Nats? Because the damage right now of Sanji and Benecutie, or even Yaoi being invulnerable for being targeted for the setups. Either one should be sacrificed for RSG Philippines, but how can they even take that hit?
It's going to be going in. That Lord is going to hit that turret. The damage is real here, and Echo are waiting for the opportunity to attack. But they're not being given it by RSG so far. RSG keeping a close formation to each other, trying to stay close to those turrets.
Well, look at that. Sanford is trying to pull up Nats here. But RSG Philippines are onto the job for the great defense.
The minion clear is the call. RSG says just clear it. Clear it, guys.
The minions.
Clear those minions.
You have to clear the wave. Hold the door for RSG Philippines. This is the call and this is the answer. How will they bounce back? Aqua is dropping.
That's massive. That's massive.
Oh my goodness. He will be missing on the Abyssal Strike, but Yaoi is there to finish it off.
The ocean is with Echo with the burst. Minions pushing in from mid down bottom. What's the defense right now for RSG? Pinning down Nats.
They catch Nats.
Oh no, that could be it.
There's no front line anymore. Demon Kite might be in trouble.
And this is Echo Philippines is just going through the base and through the heart of RSG Philippines, dropping down the Feather Escort right into Aqua. Is Light gonna do a setup here?
Is this stack gonna be enough?
Is it gonna be enough?
Oh, Sanford, he got taken out by Aqua.
One more minion.
Minion clear by
Minion
Aqua.
It's nothing in the base of RSG, and the Arcus is getting through the grand finals.
The House of Highlights and Prodigies, TZs and TBs, have qualified for the M4 World Championship and have qualified for the grand finals of MPL Philippines.
And just like that, Echo, for the first time will be booking their ticket to the M4 World Championship.
My gosh! Look at the hugs right onto the stage. This is getting
Wow.
so emotional right now.
I have to point this out. Yawi is hugging one of his former teammates in Next Play EVOS, Gymnast. My goodness. The emotion flowing out of the members of Echo, what it means to them. Carl Teasy will be back in the World Championship, and the members of Echo will finally be able to contend for a